Aloha everyone, welcome back to Mind Body Voice. Thank you so much for tuning in. I haven't posted in a very long time. I have been hard at work on my new creator channel, so you might like to check that out, find out more about my creator life. I have discovered that I enjoy creating lots of things, so I will get back to creating more voice content and more voice videos for you. So today I would like to walk us through a thorough jaw massage. I have been waking up lately with a little bit of a tight jaw, and this just happens to me when I don't sleep enough, when I'm dehydrated, when I have some congestion like seasonal allergies or just a little bit run down. So let's walk through this together. You want to make sure that your hands are clean because you're going to put them all over your face, okay? And you can start by just kind of warming them up a little bit. If your hands are cold, you want to just warm up your fingertips a little bit. Okay. So where I like to start actually is in the back of the neck. Yep. So you're going to go to just along the sides of your spine here in your neck, and then just give yourself a little light massage, just pressing into the sides of the neck, of the cervical spine here. And you can kind of wiggle back and forth, smooth your fingers down from the top of the nape of the neck down. And let's breathe a little bit. Yeah, you're just taking in breath and releasing. Taking in breath and releasing. A relaxed jaw is really important for the release of the voice, and most of us, I think, live with some sort of jaw tension, so it's important to continually fight it. Okay, so then just start kind of moving in a circle until you get to the front. So move your hands apart a little bit and continue massaging down your neck. Okay, now you're coming to the sides, massaging down the neck. It should feel really nice. Let's take a few breaths here. Right? Releasing that jaw. Come around to the front. And this is a really light touch. And then I like to just kind of go right around the Adam's apple, the larynx here. And then you can kind of move upwards so that you're closer to your chin, to your jawbone right here. Yep. And so we're just going to go from the jawbone and we're going to go down. So you want to move into the thickness here. This is where your tongue connects. Yeah. Okay, and then you're going to move outward toward the edge of your jawline here, and then you're going to follow your jawline up into your ear. And so then I love to get my fingers in right behind the jaw, like between the jaw and the ear. Oh yeah. For most people, you'll feel some tightness there, and you can just kind of let your fingers rest in that little notch, and let's just breathe into that space. So take a breath, opening up the lungs, expanding the ribs, and release. Open, release. And one more breath. Open. Release. And remember, I say open. I don't want you to inhale, right? We're not sucking in air. That causes a lot of tension in the throat. You are just opening the lungs and the rib cage, allowing air to fill you up, and then you are letting it go by releasing the diaphragm. Okay, so from that notch, right behind your ear, behind that jawbone, you're just smoothing down. And this might cause some yawns, and that's always a good thing. And so you can see I'm doing this little, what I call a jaw wiggle. Okay? Just really lightly right now, just lightly back and forth. Yeah, you can gently use your fingers to push your jaw left, right? Oh, you might be mirrored to me, so. So what's important here is that the movement is actually coming from the jaw, right? And not just your lips. I've seen some students that are like going like this. And that is not jaw movement. That's just you moving your lips. So let the mouth, the lips be relaxed. And then the jaw just moves a little bit back and forth. Gentle for right now. And let's breathe a little bit here. Breathe in. And move it to the left. Now breathe in and move it to the other side. A little yawn in there. Let's do that one more time, okay? Go to one side. Breathe in. Release. And breathe. Go to the other side. Breathe in. Release. All right. And then you can just see, have things loosened up. For me, when I get my jaw to release, I feel my entire throat open. When I stimulate those yawns and release them, then my sinuses start running a little bit. So you should probably start feeling a little bit of that. If you have any congestion, you might start feeling a little bit of that nasal drip, which I think is a good thing. For me, when I have some sinus congestion, it gets in the way of my voice. So the goal is to start to get that moving so your sinuses can be open and resonant. Yeah, your sinuses are just big open cavities that can help you resonate sound. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's go to, there's just this point on your chin. You're just going to rub it in a little bit of a circle here. And let your jaw hang. For me, this is really relaxing. There's something about this that like releases a lot of things. Definitely comment if you're yawning and, maybe count how many yawns you get. Okay. Now you can come back in and just very gentle with your fingers sweep along the edge of your jawline here. It's almost like you're creating like a little bit of a crease, and then you're just drawing your fingers up, smoothing out that line. This is good for face shaping too, Okay. Let's just do one side at a time. And as I do this, I feel like different weird bumps, and so I just try to smooth them out. Okay, and let's take a breath in, and then we'll smooth out, release. One more going to the right, breathe. And release. Oh, okay. Go other side. Wow, okay. I don't know if you can feel this, but the side that I just did it on feels so much more open than this other side. So yeah, something to take note of for yourself. You know, feel free to make notes in the comments of what worked for you, what specific reactions you had to it, and it's just notes that you can come back to later, you know, that you can refer to it for yourself when you do this again, and you can keep a running tab of notes of your reactions. Yeah. Okay, other side. All right, we'll just smooth a little bit first. Yeah, just kind of feel where the bumps are, you know, look at like what your jawline is like, and then let's do some breaths. So we're gonna take in a breath and release the breath and smooth. In a breath, expanding the lungs, expanding the rib cage, and release. Ah. Wow. All right, one more. Okay. Breath in, expand, and release, and smooth. Yeah, all the way to the ear. All right. It just keeps opening, keeps kind of just warming up all of these muscles, all of the tension that's happening throughout the face, especially with any congestion you might have. It all starts with the jaw. So let's go to the notch where we were focused before, between your jawbone and your ear, and then let's just move our fingers forward a little bit, like a little bit in front of the ear. And so you're just going to pull down gently, and as you pull down, you can release the jaw, and it'll just fall. And you want to get really comfortable with it, just using gravity to drop all tension. I'm just sighing. You don't have to sigh, but you might like it. And it might be really weird actually, because by releasing your jaw and releasing your tension, your face can look entirely different. And you're just allowing your fingers to kind of follow your jawline here and fall down. And this is more of a practice of allowing that jaw to fall. Yeah? Just gentle. I'm going to do this for a while because it feels really good. When I was working with private students, I would sometimes watch them drop their jaw, and I felt like right in front of my eyes they would look like entirely different people. Because someone who looks like this all the time, you know, really pinched jaw, looks entirely different than someone who has a nice loose jaw all the time. Changes how your face looks. Okay, so now we're going to move our hands upwards. So you're just starting a little bit higher each time. Yeah. And then where you want to get to is that jaw hinge. Okay? So it's going to be like where your cheekbone is. Your cheekbone is coming back here towards your ear, and then you can feel this hinge where it connects, where the jawbone connects to the skull over here. And if you drop the jaw, you'll feel a little movement there. You might feel a little clicking, and that's generally okay. If you feel pain, that's not good, right? If you feel pain, then you should stop or just be really gentle. But But if you but if it feels okay for you, then you want to just kind of massage right into that joint. And you can kind of move it around and figure out where that is. And we're going to breathe right there. So breathe into your fingers, expanding through the rib cage, the lungs, and release. Dropping that jaw. I'm just doing a little circle massage right here in that joint. And releasing the jaw. And I'm getting a lot of sinus flow. Okay. And so right now I am just going to massage a little bit around my cheekbone. And this can be really informative for you individually. Just get a sense of the symmetry between the right side and the left side. Where is it thicker? Where is it bumpy? Where do they not match? And it's totally normal that they don't match. And I'm going to keep moving inside, under the cheekbone. Yeah. Ooh. And then as I move inside here, I personally have like a weird sinus pressure going on right here. So I'm going to move gently through that and try to get it to warm up and move a little bit. And I'm going to do a little bit of breathing right here. So I'm going to breathe in, expanding, release. Breathe in and release. Okay. Keep moving it around. Because the voice is such a unique instrument, it really is up to you to get to know your own face, your own tensions, your own breathing. And the way you need to interact with your instrument to bring it to optimal form. Okay, so I know this might seem super weird, or just an extreme amount of focus in, this part of your body, but this is what singers do. Singers are highly aware of how every part of their face resonates, and then beyond that, it extends to the entire body, right? Any tension that I have in any part of my body contributes to the way my voice sounds, some constriction of the vibration of my sound. So you want maximum relaxation, yeah? Okay, so let's try something here. Okay, now that your fingers are up here, kind of like in this, I don't know what it's technically called. Let's call it this little sinus pocket. Okay, we're going to take a breath and then just do a gentle hum, and see if you can hum into your fingers. And your goal is to move vibration into this part of your face. Yeah? And if you've never paid attention to how that part of your face vibrates, then this might feel weird, or it might feel clogged, it might feel muffled. That's okay. This humming that we're doing is going to slowly break through the fleshiness of your face. Yeah? Okay? Now let's just move our hands, move one finger width over, right? Outwards. And hum there. Hum. And we'll move a little bit more. Big breath in, expanding lungs and rib cage, and hum. Hum. And we're just following under the eye here, above the cheekbone. Another breath. Expand up. And then we'll kind of go around the cheekbone and back to that jaw hinge. It can be kind of hard to feel the vibration all the way out here. So it's just relaxing and sending, releasing your air and vibration to this spot. Your finger is a little bit of a target, just a way for your body to relate. Where am I sending the sound? Okay, behind the cheekbone a little bit. Here, which is a little bit like above this bump in my cheekbone, and I'm going to come back around to right behind the joint, the hinge. All right. Ooh, that feels so good. And I'm going to do a little jaw wiggle. Okay, we'll hum. And let's do some where we move our hands down and release the jaw again. So as we're humming there, our mouths are closed because of the hum. Where we want to get to is a practice that I regularly do, which is called the open mouth hum. And in that case, you are holding an NG sound, like hung. Mentally, you're going to focus that sound in the roof of your mouth and upwards, and that will allow you to drop your jaw, but still release vibration. You can try saying the word hung, hung. We'll keep working on that one. That one takes a little bit of time to build up to, but I'm just including that here so that you know what we're working towards. Okay, now to wrap up the jaw massage, let's move upwards, right? And let's move to our eyebrows, okay? So actually let's start right here in between your eyes, kind of following your brow bone, yeah? And we're going to hum. Breathe and hum. Take a breath, move outwards on your brow bone. Breathe in and hum. It takes a fair bit of concentration and air to keep the vibration moving up there, and that's why we do this. But when we are singing, we are definitely releasing sound into our brow bones all the way up through the top of our head. Okay, so let's keep moving outwards on the brows and breathing in. You can see I'm moving my brows, or I don't know if you can see, I'm moving my brows around a little bit to loosen them up and make sure I'm feeling vibration there. Okay, keep moving outwards. Breath. Okay, all right, keep moving outwards. Take a breath. Now really release your breath and direct the release, the vibrations, to your finger points, okay? Taking that breath, release the hum all the way up into your brows. Moving out. It's kind of the end of the brows. Do one more. That's kind of coming back towards the eyes. Breath, focus, directing the release. Okay. And then you can just massage your forehead a little bit. And then we'll come back down and we'll finish with just one more jaw release, okay? I want you to, we'll take a breath and we'll just pull all the way down, all right? So expand, lungs, ribs, and release, hum from here. Open the jaw. Ending with that little wiggle. Okay, let's end there for today. We can take one more breath just to kind of let it out. Expand. Ribs, lungs, let it go. Just a sigh. All right, thanks for following all the way till the end. Hopefully that is relaxing for you, has gotten some things moving in there, and I will continue on this path of breaking down these different elements of jaw tension and jaw release that are really crucial to being able to fully use your voice. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Ciao.